the ultimate test of strength, courage, and determination. The call to arms, a rite of passage that every aspiring Marine must endure. A grueling challenge that pushes candidates to their physical and mental limits. But it's not just about physical strength. It's about mental toughness, teamwork, and leadership. And now, the final hurdle, the culmination of all their hard work and dedication. In a world where courage is tested and character is forged, a select few rise to the challenge. They are the proud members of Marine Officer Basic Course Classes 47 and 48. At Station 1, the Marine Officer Basic Course Classes 47 and 48 were put to the test. Divided into 3 platoons, each consisting of 2 squads, they were tasked with performing the troop leading procedure. The process began with the receipt of the mission. Platoon leaders received the briefing, outlining the task, the terrain, and the enemy situation. With the mission in hand, each platoon created a terrain model, identifying key terrain features and planning their movements. This critical step allowed them to visualize the battlefield and make informed decisions. The troop leading procedure is a critical component of military planning. By following these steps, the Marine Officer Basic Course Classes 47 and 48 demonstrated their ability to plan, execute, and succeed in complex operations. The mission was clear, the tasks assigned. Now, it was time to put their skills to the test. The 100-meter combat swim, a grueling test of endurance and strength. The Mobc students had trained intensively for this moment. But the early morning hours, 0200 hours, made it a little difficult. The students had to dig deep, relying on their intensive swimming training supervised by Captain Arboleda. With every stroke, they drew closer to their goal. The combat swimmer stroke, a stealthy and efficient way of swimming, proved to be a valuable asset. And then, one by one, they emerged from the waters, victorious. They had conquered the 100-meter combat swim. 0400H, the combat swimming challenge was behind them. Now, it was time for the next test, the Private Acero Recon Exercise Station. For the next 3 hours, the Mobc students would be pushed to their physical limits. Their strength, endurance, and agility would be tested through a series of rigorous body exercises. From push-ups to mountain climbing, every exercise was designed to challenge their physical strength and endurance. But it wasn't just about the body. Mental toughness was just as important. As morning broke, the sun's rays illuminated the path ahead. For the Mobc students, it was a reminder that there was still a long way to go. With the sun's warmth on their faces, they steeled themselves for the challenges ahead. They knew that it wouldn't be easy, but they were ready. The Mobc students pressed on, their next destination, the Abu Sayyaf Group Complex. Their mission, to conquer the Captain Parkon log lift station. Their task, to complete 4 counts and 50 repetitions of log lift. It wouldn't be easy, but they were ready. A short morning mess awaited them to replenish their strength for the challenges ahead. The 5th station loomed ahead. Sergeant Campo's rubber boat carry. The Mobc students steeled themselves for the challenge. Your task is to carry this rubber boat in different types of carry. It won't be easy, but I know you're up for it. The rubber boat was tremendously heavy, but the students were determined. They lifted it up and began the carry. Every step was a struggle, but they refused to give up. As the day wore on, the Mobc students found themselves facing a new challenge. Their next station was still far away, and nightfall was looming. Second Lieutenant Lim said that, "We can't stay here. We'll never make it to the next station in time." But the Mobc students were not ones to shy away from a challenge. They decided to take advantage of the remaining daylight and push on to the next station. They knew it wouldn't be easy. The terrain was treacherous, and the darkness would only make it more difficult. But they were determined to reach their goal. After hours of trekking, the Mobc students finally reached their next station. Their objective? To complete a resupply mission. With precision and speed, they gathered the necessary supplies, demonstrating their ability to work together under pressure. But their next challenge was already waiting. The Yurong movement under fire. A physically demanding test of their tactical movement skills. With knees and arms pumping, they crawled forward, their movements slow and deliberate. Every inch of progress was hard-won, every second counted. The pain was real, the exhaustion palpable. But they refused to give up, drawing on every last ounce of strength and determination. And when it was all over, they stood tall, their bodies battered, but their spirits unbroken. Their last station was behind them, but the journey was far from over. Ahead lay a daunting challenge. The trek from Capitana to Crusher. Every step felt like a battle, every breath a struggle. But they refused to give up. Their bodies screamed in protest, their muscles aching, their minds foggy with fatigue. But they drew on a deep well of inner strength, a reservoir of courage and determination that had carried them through every challenge so far. Their next challenge was one of the most critical skills a warrior can possess: casualty evacuation. In a real-world scenario, a fellow soldier is wounded, and every second counts. The Mobc students must work together to evacuate the casualty to safety. First, they must assess the casualty's injuries, stabilize their neck and spine, and apply basic first aid to prevent further harm. Their next mission was about to begin. A vehicular ambush designed to test their tactical skills and teamwork. The students quickly got to work, planning and preparing for the mission. They knew that every detail mattered, every move had to be precise. And then it was time to put their plan into action. They moved swiftly and silently, using their training to set up the ambush. And after it was all over, they debriefed, discussing what they had learned and how they could improve next time. As evening fell, the Mobc students prepared for their next mission, a raid. Low visibility would add an extra layer of complexity to the operation. A successful raid requires careful planning, precise execution, and effective teamwork. The students moved swiftly and silently, using the cover of darkness to infiltrate the enemy position. With speed and surprise on their side, the students quickly neutralized the enemy targets and gathered vital intel. After countless challenges and obstacles, the Mobc students had finally reached the last hurdle. The Crucible March, a 15-kilometer long walk that would push them to their limits. Every step was a struggle, every breath a battle. But despite their exhaustion, their morale remained high. They knew they were on the verge of something special. The kilometers ticked by, each one a testament to their endurance and determination. They walked as one, a cohesive unit driven by a shared goal. And then, suddenly, they saw it. The finish line. The end of their journey. The beginning of their new life as warriors. They had done it. They had overcome every obstacle, conquered every challenge. They were now true warriors, full-blooded Marines. This is the Marine Officer Basic Course Classes 47 and 48.
And will carry myself as a true Marine, representative of the best in soldiery.
The unyielding spirit of Mobc, a story of triumph.
Ancient secrets bold, sword of legend with the fire sings. Battle drums call through the misty night, echoes of honor in the dim twilight. Mountains whisper ancient secrets bold, stars above guide dreams untold. armor knights with eyes fierce and bright, charging through the wind, ready to fight. Life's warrior, heart wild and true, destiny awaits a path just for you. In the echoes of the earth, hear the call, stand tall, warrior, rise above them all. Dragon's breath and the castle's light, wisdom strong and deep. Heart beats like thunder in the rain, with courage unyielding, breaking the chain. Whispers of magic in the midnight air, fantasy and wonder beyond compare. In the realm where heroes fly high, warriors journey under moonlit sky. Rise, warrior, heart the path just for you. In the echoes of the earth, hear the call, stand tall, warrior, rise above them all.
Lights flicker dark, shadows creeping near, heart pounding loud, no time for fear. Running through the night, eagle soar above, fists ready to fight, no room for love. I'm a midnight warrior, standing strong alone. I'm a midnight warrior, heart beats like stone. Wolves howling wild, moon shining bright, tears won't be cried, gotta win this fight. Breathe heavy in the smoke, eyes pierce the dark, chains can never choke, I ignite the spark. Steel and fire clash, echoes in my soul, feel the thunder crash, gotta take control. I'm a midnight warrior, standing strong alone. I'm a midnight warrior, heart beats like stone. Wolves howling wild, moon shining bright, tears won't be cried, gotta win this fight. Breathe heavy in the smoke, eyes pierce the dark, chains can never choke, I ignite the spark. Feeling fire clash, echoes in my soul, be my soul. Feel the thunder crash, gotta take control. I'm a midnight warrior, standing strong alone. I'm a midnight warrior, heart beats like stone. Wolves howling wild, moon shining bright, tears won't be cried, gotta win this fight. I'm a midnight warrior. Wolves howling wild,
Swear to God and to myself that from this day on I will uphold the traditions of the Philippine Marine Corps, submit to its discipline, and carry out its mission. I will always bear true faith and loyalty to the court and to my comrades in arms, and will carry myself as a true Marine, representative of the best in soldiery. I will strive from this day onward to improve myself physically, mentally, morally, and professionally. I will always obey the lawful orders of my seniors in a cheerful and wholehearted manner. I will always hold the interest of the Corps above my own. I swear to be always a true Marine. So help me God.
Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't lock me, you can't lock me down. I will not lay down my arms, ready to be covered in scars. lost. Hard work, the cause. Can't quit, can't stop. This world all cut off. Don't have time to waste, not now. Need to find a way to get out. 'Cause I'm gone